about, let's say, 30 minutes. Will anybody join? Will anybody join? I'll just be playing Minecraft, I guess. Holy cow. Hello, Joshua. But that's just one person. That's just one person. You think I won't join in 10 seconds? Nah, if there's anyone I can count on you on joining, it's you. But we'll see if anyone else joins. Yo! Hello, Firey 2.0. If I can get 5 people on here before 30 minutes, I'll do object show reactions again. Because I've been wanting to do that for a little bit now. You think I won't join in within the 20? Hello, PM64, the purple cappy. That's 3 out of the 5 people I need to continue doing object show reaction streams. Because I kind of been missing that. I've kind of been missing doing that. It's so much fun. Anyways, let's turn this on to 50 so you can still hear us. But yeah, I made this survival compound. Let me give you a tour. Imagination Survival Campgrounds. So when you immediately enter, to your left, you'll see a wheat and a carrot farm with a nice little decorative pool in the center to hydrate all of the plants. To your right, there is a stable where I'll put animals if I get them. And over here, shoot, right, I gotta make sure I record every single live stream so I don't lose it. Over here, we have a mine. I've done a little bit of digging in the mine, need to get some stone and other useful materials. Starts as a wooden staircase, but I'm never going to continue that. Over here, where this bee is blocking, I'll free you, I'll free you. Over here is a nice little lookout tower that isn't entirely safe, but nonetheless, it looks out, and you can see views all over the place. It's really nice. After the mine, and you get access to the nether with fences to make sure no remain of the dyes. I had a bunch of red dye that I did not need. I sold 10 of them. Well, sold is the wrong word. I gave 10 of them away. And these are the stacks that remain. And there's still lots of other dyes. You saw me sitting in was this giant cactus farm. It's a 5x5. It's currently 3 layers tall. It's been generating me a decent amount of cactus by sitting there for about an hour and a half. I got a stack and a half. So it's decent for what it does. And I only need so much dye because you get 8 blocks of concrete per crafting. So I don't need too much dye. So that's why my cactus farm isn't too big and I don't need it generating too much cactus. But that is the tour. Now, also BFB 16 but no split is done. I need 2 more unique people to comment in the chat because while it would be cool to have 5 people simultaneously watching, I do want 5 unique people commenting in the chat so that way I know that they're here and that they're paying attention. Because otherwise, what fun is doing object show reactions if no one's here to enjoy it? At least actively here. I just need a hello. That's all I need in chat. So, once again, object show reaction live stream. After this, if I get 5 unique people to comment in here, I already have 3. I need 2 more people to say hi. So, until then, I'm going to be doing fun stuff in the Cheesecraft server. Also, yes, chat, we'll turn that off. Where's chat? Where is it? Where is it? Article, full screen. Because I don't need any swearing in my video. Chat settings, chat hidden. There we go. I also have these very cool Frostwalker boots that I use on a daily basis. At least Minecraft daily basis. Now, let's make my way to spawn. I might be stream sniping myself here by walking there. People can just backtrack. But, whatever. On to spawn we go. It's a bit of a treacherous journey, but it's worth it. All to show what spawn looks like in the Cheesecraft server for those who surprisingly haven't been there. If you're watching this stream, more than likely you're an Inanimate Insanity fan, or just an Object Show fan in general, because if you're not an Object Show fan and you're watching this stream, what are you doing here? But at the same time, it's okay, you can stay, I don't judge. Maybe you'll get into watching Object Shows after this stream, I don't know. But for what it is, if you haven't heard of the Cheesecraft server, it's an awesome Minecraft server where Object Show fans alike all get to enjoy themselves. Firey 2.0 says I'm not that much of an II fan, to be honest. That's okay. I don't really like judging people too much based on their interests. Unless it's some stuff that really is questionable, then I'll just be weirded out. But still, judging people is not really fun. I don't see the fun in judging people. But it's not bad. It's great, just not better than BFDI. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Each show has their own unique things that attract unique viewers to them. It's a nice Object Show ecosystem. Also, there's a bunch of people online today. Yippee! But II is still good. I could watch a whole season of II. Same. I've rewatched all of season 2, like, maybe 3 or 4 times. And there's specific episodes that I've rewatched more than that. Like, Season 2, Episode 14, Season 2, Episode 12 and 11. Those are the primary episodes that I really get interested in. Episode 9, because that's where big emotional developments happen. Episode 11, because of more emotional developments, but also because of the banger song, Afterlife in the Limelight. Episode 12, because it just feels like a whole unique episode in its own right. Like, there's just something about it. It just has a charm to it that just stands out as its own episode. Like, it's not just another episode in a series of episodes. It's one that really stands out. Oh, we got Kids Adventures coming in. Hello, friend. That's 4 unique people who have commented in chat. One more, and I will do Object Show reaction stream really soon. It hasn't even been 10 minutes. I'm really happy. Oh, you playing Minecraft? I like your kit, G. One more unique person to comment in chat to do recommended Object Show streaming. That way I know I'm not just talking to a wall, or the endless dark void of the internet. Because that'd be boring and lame. I'm streaming to no one. So 5 seems like enough to me. Making my way to spawn. Also, while some people may have an issue with this tracker, I think Mojang has implemented it pretty well. I mean, while there is an obvious privacy issue when it comes to it, because who wants to be stalked by everyone and have their location revealed such that anyone can just find their way to you? At the same time, it is extremely useful for people like me, where I'm streaming to people and I don't exactly want to be directly stream sniped, so I'm not revealing my coordinates, just a general direction, which some could argue is the same thing. Someone left their dog here. Anyways, that's the type of stuff you regularly see on Cheesecraft, and I dropped my carrots. Don't do that. But anyways, this tracker bar really is helpful to me because I know where spawn is without having to turn on my coordinates. I can just be like, oh, there's people over there. I'll just go that direction. And then sooner or later, I'll find spawn. And it'll be awesome. Yo, we got Cool Kid Minecraft. Hello. Alright then. Object Show reaction stream is happening, but I still want to show you one thing that I made in the Cheesecraft server. It's a huge pixel art. I spent a lot of time getting the concrete, getting the dyes, turning it into concrete first from concrete powder. And then I spent a long time getting a certain dye. Now, here's a funny story about what happened to me on this server. Apparently, I'm extremely ignorant. I gotta go soon, so I'll stay for a bit. No worries. Hello, Melonzooin. I'll be doing object show reaction stream very, very soon. I just want to get to spawn and show everybody what I made in the Cheesecraft server before I end this. So, yeah. Eat, eat, eat. Nom nom nom. There we go. But anyways, getting the concrete powder, getting the dyes, turning that into concrete, it was a whole process, especially for one specific color, cactus green. Apparently, I'm a really ignorant person, because the spawn of the Cheesecraft server, which Animation Epic so graciously brought back, nonetheless, the spawn of the server is a jungle and desert, either that or there's a desert nearby. Either way, I am really, really ignorant. When there is a desert, there's cactus, and even then there's people who are willing to give you cactus either for free or for a discounted price, because this is a friendly server after all. Nobody wants to be on a Minecraft server and have controversies all over again. Huh, interesting. But, yeah, nonetheless, I was ignorant. So you want to know what I did instead of heading to spawn to get the cactus I needed for cactus green? I went 25,000 blocks away from my home and traveled that whole distance to find another desert when there was one, once again, at spawn. And it took me hours to traverse the landscape. It was crazy. I'm never doing that again. I'm never going hours out of my way to get cactus. So that's why I got a cactus farm at home, which I showed earlier in the stream. Rewind if you want to see it. But yeah, 25,000 blocks of hours of painstaking walking and running and frost walking in this server. Absolutely nuts. I will never, ever, ever do that again. I have no reason to. I also practically have all the dyes I need now, so I'm pretty fine. And once again, since you get 8 concrete powder for 1 round of crafting, I don't need too many dyes. I really don't. So it's cut me some slack on that end. So there's the obnoxious story of what happened on the server. Once again, never happen again. I don't want to do that. I was so worried. Hello, little story blood. New viewer. I've never seen you before. And somebody recently chopped down a tree because that apple is still there. See, things are constantly developing here on the Cheesecraft server. It's nice to see some new faces as well, even on a test stream. I am currently making my way to the spawn of the Cheesecraft server, hosted by flying buddies of the Inanimate Insanity team. I live thousands of blocks away from spawn, so I'm currently walking there. But, yeah. I shall show you. Oh, that's Kids Adventure second account. I should have known. I remember you talking to me about it. That's for your analog horror series. I should have remembered. Oh well. It's not a new person, it's an old account. But anyways, I'm making my way to spawn, and after I'm at spawn, I will go to object show reactions. Because that is very fun. And I love seeing the different object shows people make, and even continuing reactions to object shows I've already seen, because people want to see complete reactions of the entire series so badly. It's lots of fun. So, I will get to that after I'm at spawn. It'll be awesome. Making my way downtown, walking past faces down, and I'm homebound. I've listened to that song many times in my life, but the strangest thing is, I have never memorized it. I've never internalized it. Which is a little crazy, because intuitively, if you've heard a song a million times, you would internalize it by then. But, no. Every time I hear those lyrics, I go, okay, I know it's making my way downtown, and then that's it. I don't know anything else. Hello, Emily Animates. Nice to see ya. Okay, seems like people are joining this live stream despite it being 9 p.m. for me, and who knows how late it is for any of you. But since you just joined Emily Animates, once again, object show reactions are gonna happen after I make it back to spawn in the server, because I want to show y'all something that I made. Cool pixel art that I made. Spent hours collecting concrete. Whole story. Rewind a few minutes into the stream to hear the story again. But yeah, that song, making my way downtown. I should memorize the lyrics one day, so that way I can finally be like, I know how it goes now. I know how the song goes. I'm not an idiot. Alright. I feel like I'm pretty far away from my home now. Let's check coordinates. Oh, holy cow. Okay, I'm not terribly off, actually. I'm not terribly off. This locator bar is doing me justice. I should make it back to spawn pretty quickly. Hello, Ian3. Holy cow. People still watch this stream despite it being 9 p.m. for me, and who knows how late. Once again, now that Ian3 is here, I just want you to know, as well, there's a giant spire. Someone's creating staircase to heaven or something. Object show reaction stream coming after I make it to spawn. It'll be awesome. Alright, we're almost there. There's civilization. It's also 9 p.m. for Cool Kid Minecraft too. Alright. I mean, it's a Friday night, so we have a family tradition at home called Friday Night Movie Night, where we all gather around the TV screen. We all unanimously agree on a movie to watch, and we don't have popcorn, so the usual snack of choice is pizza. So we order pizza. Some days we can't afford to order pizza because the state of the economy, my family's job, blah blah blah. But nonetheless, mostly if we can, we eat pizza and just watch movies. It's a very fun and casual time. I like it. Okay. So, I built my pixel art in Fan Diego. Fan Diego is a region in Cheesecraft where every fan of the fan creature from Inanimate Insanity gathers around. And this is spawn near the center of it. Let's take these off so I don't freeze people's farms. This is the spawn of the Cheesecraft server. Very populated, many mega builds happening. Very awesome. And Fan Diego is symbolized by that which gets shown on a map. And this, my friends, this is what I travel to spawn for. This is my pixel art. It's only 50 blocks tall, but it's still absolutely humongous. It's... I still can't believe I actually built this. This is insane. And I have the audacity to put here the largest fan pixel art on Cheesecraft, made by me. Cool Kid Minecraft thinks this is so cool. Thanks. And I like this pixel art over here, whoever made it. If you get the reference, congrats on you. But yeah. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Fan pixel art in Fan Diego. Next up will be a test tube statue that'll be around 100 blocks tall. Absolutely insane undertaking. I'll find someplace test tube related at spawn to put it, if not behind this one. But yeah, Alright, little baby. Take me home. Take me home. The only way to get back home efficiently is by dying. So take me back home, child. And parent, I assume. Come on, take me home. Take me home. Let's go! And now, I'm back home. Alright, I have went all the way to spawn. I have shown you the fan pixel art that I made. Very proud of it. I really, really love it. But now, we're gonna go to Object Show Reaction Streams. And if you want to join the server, there's the IP. cheesecraft.serve.nu. In case you didn't know that Cheesecraft came back. Now you know. There's the server address. Keep it on screen so people can screenshot it. Alright. Now, we're going to do a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Look at that beautiful taco while I get myself ready for Object Show Reactions. Let's really quick change the stream title. Edit. Reacting to even more recommended object shows. Uh-oh. No! Oh, okay. The reason why I went uh-oh and screamed was because I accidentally exited out of the tab that hosts the live stream, the YouTube Studio live stream tab. And I'm like, did that end the live stream? Thank goodness it didn't. Thank goodness it didn't end the stream. I don't know why, but I thought it would. I mean, in hindsight, if OBS is still running and streaming, then it should still work. Actually, no. No, that incident where I lost hours of genuine reaction, that's the exception. But anyway. Reacting to more recommended object shows. And then in the description, recommend some in the chat. And it'll... Welcome back, Firey 2.0. I'm about to start the recommended object show reaction part of the stream. I'm currently updating the title and description. Recommend some in the chat, and it'll be added to the reaction list. Make sure it has no swearing or inappropriate references, which no object show has inappropriate references. Well, a few do. There have been adult object shows out there, but the nature of the OSC is fairly maturely oriented. So I shouldn't have to worry about this, but putting it in here just in case. Now, let's go to my channel. We're gonna go to past live streams. We're gonna go to here we are, the current list from the last stream. Copy, paste, and save. Okay. And the title and description have now been updated. And once again, there still needs to be confirmation. I need a confirmation on Pin by 6, BFDIABIIBOBEO, Battle for the Car by Brudder, and SPKI. because I could not find them. So if either Six or Brudder appears in chat, or somebody links me those object shows, then I will not react to them. So I need a confirmation, and there was a rule saying if I can't get confirmation within 3 streams, then they are off the board. Otherwise, if I do get confirmation, they'll be the first things I react to. They'll go to the top of the list because they've been waiting for 3 streams. So anyway, there's the confirmation list. And let's add BFDI Comic Studio Edition Episode 2 by PM64, the purple cappy, and BFB16 No Split by Firey 2.0. And I'm going to start a habit of adding the channel name to the end of these, so that way I don't have another scenario where I just can't find it. Change Cub 2 to BFB16. Gotcha. Cub 2, you're leaving, and in place comes BFB16 No Split. There we go. Okay, so the very first one I'm going to be reacting to, in case I haven't reacted to it yet, is BFDIAN, since Cub 2 is not going to come out. Gotcha. Oh no, I have reacted to BFDIAN. Alright. So, let's remove that. IDK2 by 6. Let's see if I can find it. IDK2 by 6. Now, we can do a little bit of this. And shablamo. Stream cover be gone. Why are you like that? Why are you like that? There we are. Now you can see. You reacted to BFB16 but no split but the unfinished version. Gotcha. Can you also add Covet Conflict by Picket? That will be the next reaction stream, because I want to do it during the daytime where people will actually be watching instead of just my beautiful friends who, like you guys, who usually appear. So, yeah, Covet Conflict, I have seen the first episode. I'm so excited that the second episode recently came out. So I'll be watching that next stream. Also next stream, I'll be watching Object Invasion, the latest episode, because I'm really excited for that too. I love Object Invasion. Alright, let's see if I can find IDK2 by 6. Well, 6 was in my previous live streams, so I can check the live chat, right? I can check the live chat.
Others, or their nation is better than everything else?
So let's see. Can I find 6 in the live chat?
But just
Can I find 6? Where are you? I want to take your YouTube channel again. Where are you? Watch Object Invasion have more episodes than Teapot. It's just so unexpected, which makes it a good show. Yes. I am not finding 6. Where is 6? Where are you? Either 6 removed their channel, or I'm just not finding it. Oh, no, found you. Found you. Wait. Did they remove their videos? No, they either unlisted or privated them. Huh. Okay, then. In that case, IDK2 by 6 will be moving into the needs confirmation list. I need confirmation from 6 that I can watch it or that it's still there. Otherwise, I will not be able to find it. Also, I should probably clarify the stream rules within all of these. So let's update the description once again. I'm trying to make this as fast as I can so I can get to reacting to these as fast as I can. It's quite a bit to do. And the description has been updated. So now you can look and see how many streams are left before they go bye-bye off the list. Alright, next up, BFDL by Mario Plush Gaming. BFDL. Let's see, will this pull it up? No, it brings up BFDI. It thinks I misspelled it. By Mario Plush Gaming. Okay. Let's do it this way. Mario Plush Gaming, except we filter by channel. Here you are. Holy cow. I found you pretty quick. Nice. Also, I love statistics. They're a beautiful thing. Also, I'm so sorry for blinding your eyes. Let me fix this really quick. There we go. Much better. Your eyes are no longer blinded. Anyways, they wanted me to watch BFDL, so I can see BFDL probably stands for Battle for Davidland. That's number 9. Battle for Davidland 8B. They have a bunch of object shows that they do. That's crazy. BFDL Mini, BFDL 7, BFDL 6B, BFDL 6A. Yeah, a whole ton of object shows. They're splitting themselves. They're spreading themselves very thin. BFDL 3, 2, 1B. Where's 1A? Battle for Davidland coming tomorrow. Where's 1A? There it is. 16 seconds. So I should be able to react to episodes 1A and 1B fairly quickly. BFDL Battle for Davidland 1A by Mario Plush Gaming. Just show as fast as they can.
I'm your host, David. I'm gonna be hosting Battle for Davidland.
Okay.
Time to meet our contestants and the teams.
Let's see. What are the teams and what are the contestants? Oh. Okay, so we're just assuming names. Okay. So we've got the Burners. I'm assuming that's yellow colored pencil. I mean, the background is yellow already. But EO 4 and 5 releases tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Hello, Wintokeny, by the way. Welcome to the late night recommended object show reaction stream. But I'm assuming this isn't just a transparent rectangle with a shaded in triangle tip on the top. I'm assuming it's supposed to be yellow, but it's unfortunate that the background is yellow. I don't know. Then we got acorn. We got a flame. We've got a tree and a red balloon. I'm assuming these are alternates of sorts of the main object show cast in BFDI. Maybe? I don't know what they're going for. Then we've got the Prankers. I think that's an R and not an L. Or maybe it is the Plankers, because this guy might be a wooden plank. Got a grass block, green quadrilateral. Water cooler with legs? Red legs, I'm assuming? This might be the plank, which turns us into the Plankers, or that's a very horribly written art. I don't know. And you got a glass, or blue L. I don't know what you are. We got whatever. Got a stick figure. I'm assuming that's supposed to be David. I don't know. We got a mushroom. Some kind of brown quadrilateral. Grassy and yellow face. This is really striking me as alternates. Team Slingshot. We got Flower. We got Happy Star, but poorly drawn. Another David. I don't know who you are. A brown marker? Maybe? Why is the cap yellow then? I don't know. That definitely is a slingshot though. That's why it's called Team Slingshot.
And also, if you want to recommend a character, you can recommend them in the comments. We'll let 3 join the game. And you can recommend a challenge for 1v in the comments. The best challenge and best characters will join next episode.
Okay. Every time I gotta turn autoplay off. Okay, so recommended characters are allowed in the show. That's neat. That's nice. It's nice to see people's OCs and whatever else get represented in the show, get noticed, get visualized. To be honest, you're the type of person to make a 30-second video turn into 30 minutes, says Firey 2.0. Indeed. I can take BFDIAA, which... No, not BFDIAA. BFDIAA 21, I believe. And, it was, 22 minutes, 23, and turn it into nearly an hour. Because I love noticing the details. I'm an analytical person. I love to yap. I just love to break down the teeniest of details and just give insight into them. Because every other reaction YouTuber doesn't really do that. They let the episode play for viewer retention because they don't want to annoy their viewers with pausing and genuine reaction. They only pause every so often. But I didn't do that. I'm the type of guy you go to if you want an in-depth reaction, an in-depth analyzation. Alright, time for a battle for David Land 1B. Only 16 seconds. Actually, let's just do it like this.
These are the recommended characters joining as the new team.
Okay, so we've got a globe, I assume, and just custom. I mean, there's nothing else to say.
I'm at the top of the tallest mountain in the world. There's no way I'm getting...
If that's your actual size, if I were to just MS Paint, click, and drag you down, this would be 1.5 times your height, I'm assuming. That is not a tall mountain. That's a hill, my friend. React to my show, BFKR. Episode 4 just came out. Alright, ItsWoozy. Sorry for not noticing you the first time around. I was trying to make sure I give this object show attention to. But I'll add that to the list. Alright, at the bottom of the list, BFKR by ItsWoozy. No, it's completely fine. Alright. Thanks for the humility. It's nice to see humble people. Really is. The Dandy's World community is dying? That's actually a surprise. I thought the Dandy's World community was still going strong. I expected as much. Your show is currently at the very bottom of the list. So, right now we have BFDL, which is what I'm watching right now. BFDL by Mario Plush Gaming. Concept by Quan Dog. BFAAH by Puppy Spark. BFDIABIIBOBEO by JTCTheCreator. Tripwire 1 by I don't know who. FORC, FORC by DajoAnimations. Battle for the Cubes 1A by who knows. Where is Apphapuffs by Brownie Production. Probably Apphapuffs. BFDI Comic Studio Edition Episode 2, BFB 16. No Split by Firey 2.0. Oh, BFDI Comic Studio Edition Episode 2 is already in the list. Apparently I put it in twice. Then we've got No Talking Object Show by Game & Watch Fan 69 on Scratch. Cube Clash by RobertoDeMundo. And finally, BFKR by ItsWoozy. Also, crap, it's 5 a.m. for me. I probably won't see a reaction. That's okay, ItsWoozy. That's fine. I always do recommended object show reactions whenever I live stream reactions. Whether it's a live stream solely for that, which is this stream and other streams I've done, or it's reacting to main episodes like I'm going to do someday, Object Invasion and Covet Conflict. I always add recommended object shows to the end of those reactions as well. So, the list will move along. We will get to your show eventually. Don't worry about that. What is my prediction for EO4 and EO5? I'd have to take another look. Okay. I have seen EO3. So just, my predictions are that they're both going to be extremely wacky challenges, because that's been the trend so far. I am also expecting people to, I guess, eliminate Truth Cake. I don't really have any reasoning behind that, but I wouldn't have any reasoning behind voting both of them either. So I'm just going to say Truth Cake might be eliminated in EO4. In EO5, I don't know who's going to be up for elimination, because EO4 is not even out yet. But I'm just predicting that both of them might be extremely wacky challenges, and they might be connected in some way. Because you don't just put two episodes right next to each other without it meaning something. So those are my predictions. They're going to be connected. Cake Pop is Truth Cake. Truth Cake is going to get eliminated in EO4. And it's going to be another wacky, crazy challenge. How much live streams do you think you need to reach BFKR 4? Probably 2, if not 1. Because I tend to go through these things. I mean, albeit I take an hour per each of these. That's an exaggeration. But nonetheless, sometimes it does take that long. I tend to still go through these relatively fast. Note that I said relatively, because time is relative. So, 1, if not 2, because I try my best to get to everyone's. Alright, let's finish this episode up. It's very short.
Never mind. I'm at the top of the tallest mountain in the world. There's no way I'm getting caught. Never mind. Put the letters in the square brackets who you want to be out of Team Slingshot. The person with the most votes leads the show.
Okay, so obviously this is a person still starting out in their object show and YouTube journey, only 171. They could get 200 subs soon, who knows? But nonetheless, they're recording in their house, I assume, which is where the background noise comes from, and I deal with that too. I don't exactly have the quietest house, but nonetheless, starter object show. Looking at their channel, they have many other object shows they're doing at the same time as well. I don't know how they do it, how they keep track of it, why they do it. But nonetheless, this is just an object show for the sake of it, I'm assuming. Nothing too much going into it. I don't know who you would vote to eliminate besides Flower, because Flower is the only character in this team that got screen time. Flower is the only contestant here that has a reason behind it. None of these have a reason. They just exist. So I'd be voting Flower out. And plus, she got caught anyway. I'm assuming she. Because the general vibe I'm getting is BFDI alternates. So, yeah. Battle for Davidland, we'll see what this means. If this person wants me to continue later. But that has been Battle for Davidland. My object show uses text for voices. That's okay. As long as it's a genuine text-to-speech voice and not generative AI, which tries its hardest to sound realistic and just ends up ending in the uncanny valley, which really disturbs me and maybe millions of other people out there who have the same opinion about AI. Yeah, nonetheless, as long as it's a genuine text-to-speech voice, that's fine. Oh, and also, can I recommend a show called Trinket Trouble? Make sure to provide an author with that as well, so I know where to look. But, sure. No, not TTS, just like text, like, you read it. Oh, okay. That should be fun. I can do improv voice acting. Alright. Trinket Trouble by... I'll find out who. Next up is Concept by Quandog. Concept by Quandog. Huh? Oh, here it is. All episodes is 3.5 hours. Okay. Oh. This is an established creator. Hold up. Have I seen a video from this person before? Yeah, I know it's not all episodes. Have I watched something from this person before? Have I seen anything? Oh, of course the first episode of their object show is the most popular video. So, I haven't seen anything from this person. I had no idea they existed. And they're an established creator. That's cool. EO4, following elimination from EO3, with a twist, his team fights for his life to get a leg-powered recovery center, but got immunity to the final 10, with a broken bond and a crazy ending. And EO5 is, we'll just see. Rampage time, with a twist, the merge starts here. Only 5 episodes and it's already going to be the merge. Coolio. But anyways, let's dive into this concept of an episode that is 20 minutes long, and I'm probably going to spend an hour reacting to it. I love the thumbnail, it's very flashy, it definitely catches my attention. Here we go.
Lipstick!
Huh?
Let's go and pull
Okay, immediately, I'm getting joke show vibes, but let's hope they don't push it or overly do it.
Thanks right now!
I don't really want to do that. I'll help you, Knifey.
Yes!
Man, I wish I got that money.
Hey, Canadian
Teamwork.
Quarter. There's
Canadian
some goals
Quarter.
over there.
I never knew Canadian quarters existed.
Really? Oh my god.
Hey, I'm alive, you know.
Honestly, I can imagine this thing happening in the sentient object world all the time. Especially when a character is sleeping. And especially if they're sleeping sitting down. Most objects have a flat underside, or at least an underside thick enough to be used for the purpose of sitting down. Nonetheless, when an object is sitting down, from the back, you don't see their limbs at all. And when they're sleeping, they're lying completely still. Their object is not moving, so it just looks like a stationary object. Which I can imagine happening all the time, somebody just walking up, thinking, oh, it's just a normal object, and then, what do you know? Hey, I'm alive. I'm not your normal, unsentient object, inanimate object. I'm alive. Because it's an object world, and these objects use objects. We see them in object shows all the time. We see that happening in object shows all the time. So, it's a fun thing to think about.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's too late for that. I'm calling my lawyer.
Holy. Screwdriver is their lawyer.
Get
I love that. I love that dialing noise. Boop, 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 beep.
over here.
Hey, dude. What is good?
That was quick. I wish contacting was that fast. The history of the human timeline. All of us were separated by continents and land and countries, and then eventually states for those who live in the US and whatever country has states that I don't know about. And our only way of communicating was by word of mouth until we started writing letters. And while it took some time, we got messages to and back from the people we were writing to. It was an inefficient system, an unreliable system. Sometimes it could get lost. Sometimes there's a huge chance that somebody could just steal it. But nonetheless, communicating between any distance, Pony Express. And then you have the Industrial Revolution, and then you got communication by train, which you can transport your mail from place to place and have it arrive quicker. So, fast communication. But it doesn't stop there. Now, the internet exists, and you can type an email, and it gets sent to the person instantly, or nearly instantly, depending on how fast your computer and their computer can connect to Google's servers or your email provider's servers, email software. And so that's pretty darn quick, just shooting it instantly across the world, anywhere. But if that's not fast enough, we have text. Instantly send to another person's phone via your service provider. You don't have to go through the middleman. Just straight to the person you're talking to. But that's not that fast. You have to wait for the person to respond, to look at their phone and be like, oh, there's a text message. But if you want even faster, in the modern day and age, you call. It only takes 4 rings for you to decide whether they want to talk to you or not at all. And if they pick up within the first 4 rings, bam, fastest communication ever. You're talking live to a person like I'm talking live to you. And that is a history of fast communication. All to say, the whole yap session to say that this screwdriver guy picked up on the first ring, not even the first ring, the half ring. They didn't even give it time to ring. And then immediately after that, they're just right there. You think calling people is fast enough? No. They know how to get places and talk to people faster. I'm only 31 seconds and I'm already yapping. Okay, I'll move on.
Who is this buffoon?
I forgot, man.
Sue him!
Alright.
Sue him? Hi, I'm Game & Watch fan, but I have a new name. Oh. Hello, roboty fan. Apparently Game & Watch fans alt. Nice to see you. Either that or it's the same account but renamed. Is this the same account but renamed, or is this an alt account? EO4 Extras reveals elimination place. A sudden scribble storm. EO5 Chaos. The host is eliminated. New host. Guess. Wacky merch challenge. 2 people can be up for elimination at a time. Holy cow. EO is going crazy. It's renamed. Okay. So I'm going to update the description really quick. Game & Watch fan. We're going to go formerly Game & Watch fan 69 on Scratch. By the way, I'm working on the 2nd episode after 2 weeks. Nice. The description has been updated with your proper name. Going back to this, what do you mean, sue Screwdriver? Screwdriver is your lawyer. He's supposed to handle legal situations, i.e. being sued. So now you're gonna sue him? Who's his lawyer?
Dude, you've been served. Alright.
Who is this buffoon?
I forgot, man.
Sue him!
Either sue the Screwdriver, or
It's good.
Who is
sue the Canadian Quarter. I think I was misled.
this buffoon?
Look here, I'm gonna be honest, formerly A.
I forgot, man. Sue him! Alright. Dude, you've been served.
If that's how you sue people, or serve people, sue, I don't know, that sentence made no sense. That'd be interesting, just fling papers at them. Done. Formerly, Truthcake is probably a better host than Euro. Maybe.
Oh jeez, man. I can't handle this. Handle this noodle!
Get your hands off of me!
No, I don't think that I will.
Okay, I love Banana's voice. So fun.
Whoa, I don't think it's okay to touch people without their consent. What?
That's true. And it sounds extremely weird. Just imagine this also being a problem in the object show world. You're an object who has uses, and objects who don't know any better use your uses. They activate your functions without your consent. For example, somebody, if you're a banana, somebody peeling you and eating you. Or let's say you're that sentient recovery center from the other object show, people using you to recover people without your consent. Or let's say you are Lai and your switch is constantly being flicked back and forth without your consent. That's also annoying. It's an interesting thing to think about the object show world. So many people make object shows where it's implied that the characters just respect each other's functions, because you don't really see that. But it's an interesting to think about because it most definitely exists. Like, it just has to. In any object show world, it just has to.
Not. It's Noodle after all. Let me go. Let them go. No, it's for the bit.
Hey, guys.
It's for the bit. What bit is this? Oops, sorry for hitting the mic. By the way, my new episode will be 32 minutes and 23 seconds long. I like how you made the time like that. That's nice. If I'm gonna write Snowman well in an episode, sadly got a few seconds of screen time in EO5, he's just a silly goober. He's one of my favorites to write. Darn, only a few seconds of screen time, but you enjoy writing it nonetheless. That's nice.
Guys.
Oh, hey, Corny. What's poppin'?
Ha ha ha.
Like popcorn.
Hey.
You didn't... Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll give it to you.
Oh,
Let's all beat up Banana.
Oh my gosh. Why do I want to say greeny guy mouth? I don't know if this is the type of mouths greeny guy draws, but for whatever reason, that's the first thing that comes. You can differentiate from BFDI.
quiet. Hey, I didn't do anything. Cap. What? Get the...
Cap. Ha ha ha. Take anyone an hour to think of a show name. I mean, if you want your show to be really good and stand out, you of course want to think of a unique one, so that way it actually has some merit to it. But it shouldn't take you a whole hour of thinking, because that's thinking a little too much. 12 minutes, you might be thinking a little too little, but sometimes people can just make decisions right on the spot and think really fast. Other people are more like me, where I need a long time to consider good before I make it final. It would be NTOS. Indeed.
Get him!
Function without displaying your face. Just because your screen is off doesn't mean you're asleep. You're an electronic, you control your pixels.
What?
Whoa there. Hi. Hello. Bye. Hello.
Oh, hey, Pep.
Hi. Hello. I am Pep. Who are we? Hello.
Oh, well, I've been experimenting on power over here.
That's just pure unfiltered power.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, if I just...
Slice, come over.
I was originally going to be the Epic Object Show. That would be the best show in 2025. That's the name. Ah. A little too long.
Over here, look at
And a little bit redundant.
what the cool science people are doing.
Okay. That's interesting. A watermelon slice character and the full watermelon. Why are you okay looking at that? You're looking at a slice of your insides. Okay, bro. Promise me you aren't going to like the first 2 minutes of EO5. I promise the next episode is going to be more lighthearted because EO5 is getting kind of dark. Don't worry. Despite dark episodes making me cry, Teapot 19 still has me destroyed. I'm still putting back the pieces. Nonetheless, I love dark, emotional episodes like that. That's why I love Inanimate Insanity Season 2, Episode 9. While it does destroy me, I love it because it goes into some deep stuff and actually makes me feel something.
So, what are you doing?
Experimenting on power.
Hello. The power? Crazy. Where? I'm everywhere. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Oh.
Isn't it so awesome that we get to
A literal Minecraft bed.
live?
I mean, true. You guys are literal objects. Otherwise, you'd just be sitting around all over the place or being used by these things called humans. You'd be doing absolutely nothing besides when the humans want you to do something. So it is really cool that you're alive. You finally get to live your own lives and do your own things. And since you're an object, you have your own unique purposes, your own unique uses to yourself. It's awesome. So it's great that you're alive.
I need to slumber.
I mean, you're a bed, that makes sense.
Well, Superstar, I think it's pretty spectacular.
Right?
You know, I think there are some people
BFB animation so far.
who aren't excited to live
But this one strikes me the most.
over there.
I must fix them.
Epic for no reason. Why do I sound so negative when I say that? I don't mean it to be negative.
Oh my god, finally.
Bro just dies from coughing.
Jolly, a new friend.
Yay! I love.
Well, Cork, at least you aren't a bowling pin. Damn
What?
bowlers!
What do you think, Candy Cane?
Go cook a turkey. Cork, you piece of coal. Be festive. You Grinch. Go wrap gifts and go to the North Pole. You self-loving elf. Merry Christmas.
Hey again.
Okay. Yeah. Remember what I said? I want object shows that I can actually react to instead of ones that I can't really give much commentary on because there's nothing really going on. It's mostly just jokes. While the plot line may be there, it's a very basic one. Objects come together in a grassy plain or wherever, and it's a show. A host appears, does the thing, so on and so forth, and fill in the rest of this with jokes that try a little too hard, such as that. I want to react to something that actually has some substance to it. So, before I turn this 20-minute video into an hour-long reaction of absolutely nothing, we're going to move this on from our list and not really look at it again. Not to be rude. There's still effort put into this. I will admit it. There is effort put into this. Because you don't just drop a 20-minute video with fluent animation thus far with no effort. Like, 20 minutes is a lot. I have experience. It is a lot. Albeit I have experience with making a 3.5-minute video. I can only imagine stretching that to 20 minutes for a full object show episode. So there is effort put in here. Designing the assets, designing the background, finding what music to use at what place, editing it all together, lip syncing, the animation itself. It's a lot of effort to make this. So don't get me wrong. This is an object show they put some kind of effort into, but it's not something I'll really watch because it doesn't really have much substance. While there is a lot of work, there's not much substance. Alright, on to the next one. BFAAH 5 by Puppy Spark. If only Puppy Spark shell will be bug juice. Okay, interesting. There's a reasonable argument in EO5. It's mostly about fixing your problems. It's after the voting screen. And then the person who is safe from the elimination in EO3 is finally going to make a person. Ality shift is really deep. Okay, inspired by Teapot 15 is what I'm getting. Your mic is breaking up. Huh? Make a person.
Everyone,
Hey.
go rap.
Of absolutely nothing. We're gonna move this on from our list and not really look at it again. Not to be rude. There's still effort put into this. I will admit it. There is effort put into this. Because you don't just drop a 20-minute video with fluent animation thus far with no effort. Like, 20 minutes is a lot. I have experience. It is a lot. Albeit I have experience with making a 3.5-minute video. I can only imagine stretching that to 20 minutes for a full object show episode. So there is effort put in here. Designing the assets, designing the background, finding what music to use at what place, editing it all together, lip-syncing. The animation itself. It's a lot of effort to make this. So don't get me wrong. This is an object show they put some kind of effort into, but it's not something I'll really watch because it doesn't really have much substance. While there is a lot of work, there's not much substance. Alright, on to the next one. BFAAH 5 by PuppySpark. If only PuppySpark were here to see this. Bug juice. Okay, interesting. There's a reasonable argument in EO5 is mostly about fixing your problems. It's after the voting screen. And then the person who is safe from the elimination in EO3 is finally going to make a person. Okay, my mic is not breaking up. You heard me watch a decent portion of my stream at 2x speed to make sure that my mic sounds good. It sounds perfectly fine. My mic is not breaking up. It's probably something on your end. I don't know what audio issue you might be having. It's an interesting audio issue. I've never heard of this before. Mic breaking up, except it's not mine. It's on your end. Somehow. Anyways, as I said, BFAAH 5 by PuppySpark. Let's do this. BFAAH 5 PuppySpark. Wonderful person. PuppySpark's a wonderful person. Have I seen this before? No. I don't recall the telescope. Have I seen BFAAH 5? Let me just double check. Hi y'all, so used to Mr. Hall. I recommend BFDIAA 1, A Friendish Fiend, by none other than me. Voting is open at the moment because it came out a minute ago. Okay, interesting. I'm currently working out if I watched BFAAH 5 before. This shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Come on. When's the last time I reacted to BFAAH? Can you vote for my show because I need to make an elimination? I'm sorry, but I can't really vote on a show if I haven't seen it. Which sounds a little rude, but it makes sense. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, but every object show has its order, and I don't want to ruin it. I really don't. I've done this well this far. When's the last time I reacted to BFAAH? Come on, where's BFAAH? Where's the last time I reacted to BFAAH? Holy cow. Ah, no. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There's BFAAH. Okay, last time I reacted to episode 4. Okay. So I haven't seen episode 5 yet. Gotcha. Okay, crossover cliche. I'm 2 weeks too late. 14-minute episode. This is the one I'd rather extend to an hour-long reaction. But I've also got to put recommendation in the description really, really fast. So BFDIAA. That's not here, so let's do it. BFDIAA by JTC. BFDIAA 1 by JTCTheCreator. Alright. Description has been updated. Let's do this. We got some epic music.
Hey, Puck. What you up to?
Oh,
Holy cow, this is a little loud. Let's turn this down.
just stargazing.
Really? Knowing you, I thought, like, you'd think stargazing is
Also, spyglass, that's fun.
lame.
Well, an old pal got me into it.
Okay, mind if I get a look?
Eh.
Stargazing is fun. I've never done, well, I guess looking outside at the stars at night is stargazing, so I've done it quite a bit. I love it. It's just a great way to just sit and think about life. And just let my thoughts be. Wonder at the stars and just everything else. It's a very interesting place to be in.
Sure, go ahead.
Yippee!
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not gonna look past that. We're not gonna look past that. We got a walk cycle in here.
Yippee! Ooh,
What's an Eye of Ender doing out in space?
what's that rock?
An Ender Pearl, my bad.
Ender pearl.
Okay, and that one.
Blue Yoyolite? Blue Yoyolite? Or Cobalt Light? Or just straight up Cobalt?
Looks like some kind of yoyolite,
Except not the exact same Yoyolite.
but it's oddly blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that?
That's...
Shit.
Elimination.
Okay, I like that. That's funny. That shift suddenly appears in front of the telescope.
Time, but we're not up for elimination.
The face of judgment.
Hey, what time is it?
Oh, it's time for the epic intro. I completely forgot about this.
Elimination time. Elimination time.
Actually, it's 12:30.
I'm gonna kill you.
Whoa! That's a new phrase. That's a little harsher to the nerd.
Elimination time. Elimination time.
Actually, it's 12:30.
I'm gonna kill you.
Holy cow. Ever since the last episode, Shift has really grown a disliking to that nerd creature. Okay.
Welcome to the elimination. We got 35 votes, which is the first time it went down.
That's unfortunate. I hope you recover in BFAAH 6. SpongeBob face.
Anyway,
Also, automatic towel for non-existent nose wiping.
among those votes, we got 21 likes and 14 dislikes. That's still less than last time.
That's okay.
But let's reveal the likes.
It's not dastardly low. Drum roll on the laps.
Congratulations, Matt Pat. You received the
Let's
most
go,
likes.
Matt
Thanks, Brad,
Pat.
for our GameStop gift cards.
All of these characters are so good, I really don't know who to root for, but I guess my rooting does lie between Nintendo Switch and Poppet, which I choose my favorite of the two of those in the 300 sub special. Puppy Spark asked the question, and I am answering it. So, 300 sub special promo, it's still in the works. I recently recorded all my answers to it. So I've answered Peppy Spark's question. You'll see which one I prefer, Poppet or Nintendo Switch. But anyways, all of them are really good characters.
I just simultaneously whipped and nade.
That's a classic meme, thank you.
On to the
Can you add Manic Object Brawl by DoggyArts, please? Sure. Let's add it to the list. Manic Object Brawl by DoggyArts. please say the name of the creator as well. Sometimes it's just hard to find them. There we go. Updated the description, added your recommendation to the list, and added an extra thing to the top of it so people know to add the author and creator of the show along with the title so I can actually find it, because it's annoying as frick when I cannot find it.
Dislikes. Noob is somehow the first one.
They whipped and nay-nayed.
On to the dislikes. Noob is somehow the first one to see.
Noob got an updated asset and updated face.
With 2 dislikes. Yay! Nuggy escaped.
Aww, I thought that was the entire episode. If it was, I would have tortured you guys by watching the whole thing, because yes, I'm the kind of insane person that would actually watch that type of stuff, just all the way through. Yeah. Made you guys suffer. The live streamers will have no choice but to sit through it on mute and just hope that they unmute at the time that it's done. Or just sit and watch the stream on mute, impatiently waiting. Or just full on leave the stream and then come back to it once the stream is done and just fast forward.
It's the bottom 2 with 3 dislikes.
Uh-oh. Honestly, I'm rooting for Couch. Well, initially I would root for Xbox because they're electronic, just like me. Honestly, Couch deserves the love, so please don't eliminate Couch.
Couch, Xbox, you guys at the bottom.
Get on with it.
Wow, impatient.
I don't like to award rudeness, but Xbox is the last stage.
No!
Couch
Couch.
is out with 4 dislikes.
That's sad. I'll miss you.
Go some more, Poppy. No, Couch, you can't go. First,
You got sad Undertale music in the background. Sleeping Mask was justified because they're a sleeping mask. All they do is sleep through the challenges. They don't deserve to win an entire season of a show just by sleeping. But Couch, on the other hand, they actually tried. So yeah, this is just sad. And there we go, reverted to BFDIAA 1, says JTCTheCreator. Good, nice to hear. EO5 will be the longest by far. Every episode of EO is about 2 minutes, but EO5 is 4 minutes 26 seconds. Interesting.
friend is in my life. You'll be full. Now I lose you. I can't keep a friend is in my life.
What are you saying?
First I lose sleep mask, now I lose you. I can't keep a friend to save my life.
I can't keep a friendess in my life?
First I lose sleep mask, now I lose you. I can't keep a friend to save my life.
Maybe Poppet meant to say I can't keep a friend in my life. Which is a sentence that makes sense because Poppet's friends are being eliminated. But I wonder what that S is in there for. Maybe it's a slip up of the tongue? I don't know. A little confusing. Maybe I'm looking at this detail a little too much, analyzing it a little too much.
You'll be fine, Poppy.
Yes.
And, hey, here.
An elimination is just part of the game. It's nothing too big. Also, you're willing to sacrifice and give Poppet some of your blood, some of your lifeblood, your fluff that makes you a nice soft couch as a way to remember him? Remember you? Okay, I've never seen anyone willingly go through excruciating pain just to give someone a memento of literally themselves. That would be crazy to see in real life. But I guess this doesn't really hurt because Couch is just an object.
Couch, I appreciate it, but I want that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just weird. You're hurting yourself, giving a literal
Okay,
part of
ready
you.
to go?
Random high sign. No, that's a hill sign. It's tilted as, rotates as it goes around the corner.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let me just...
Oh my gosh. That can only mean bad things. That can only ever mean bad things. And he's gone. And I know that was not Shift's intended way of eliminating Couch. We've never seen that blue rock before in this series so far. Shifts had found other means to eliminate. So, just because Couch went away does not mean that he was eliminated. He probably either got wiped from existence, if that's a Yoyolite alternate, or he just got sent somewhere, or killed. This was framed in a way that seemed like he was eliminated and this was intended by Shift, but no, it wasn't. Can you also add Anosimbib by Crafted Pin to the list? I'm pretty sure I've reacted to that already, maybe? Let's go check the descriptions of my live streams. I mean, I definitely know it exists. I've seen it get recommended to me a few times before. I just gotta make sure it's never been in the list. So that way I can be sure I haven't reacted to it. Okay. I don't think I have. I've also kept a list somewhere else. No, I don't think I have reacted to Anosimbib. Okay. It has been cleared. Let's add that to the list. Anosimbib by Crafted Pin. And I know who Crafted Pin is. Really cool person. Okay. Object